In this video, I discuss the difference between hydraulic and pneumatic systems in the details. On the left side, we written the point of the hydraulic systems, and on the right side here the pneumatic systems. So first point is that in a working fluid is hydraulic oil in a hydraulic systems. Okay, so we already know that in a hydraulic system the working fuel is hydraulic oil. Okay, in a pneumatic systems working fuel is compressed air or a compressed gas is used. Okay, so such a systems in which the compressed air or gas is used, it is called as the pneumatic systems, and system in which the hydraulic oil means pressurized hydraulic oil is used, it's called as the hydraulic systems. Second point, we know that the oil is incompressible. Okay, and oil can be pressurized to a very high pressure. Okay, why? Because it is incompressible when we increase its pressure, its volume does not change, and when the volume does not change, we are able to increase the pressure of oil up to the very high level. And here some value is written, it is 500 bar or even more than 500 bar is possible. Okay, so when we use the very high pressure, it's have also some advantages and some disadvantages that we discuss in this video. In a pneumatic system, we know that the air is used, and air is the compressible, means we increase the pressure of the air, its volume is reduced. Okay, so it's have some limitations that we are not able to increase its pressure to the very high pressure because its volume is continuously increased, and if we increase the more pressure, then it's become the zero volume and it's converted into the solid. Okay, and the air can be pressurized to a lesser pressures only up to a 10 bar approximate. Okay, in the last few videos we discussing about that the force developed by the system. Okay, the force developed by the system is directly proportional to the pressure of the working substance into the area of the piston. Okay, and we know that the area of the piston is not in our hand, it is a fix. Now if we need to increase the force developed by the system, we have only one thing is to increase the pressure. Okay, so in a oil system, in a hydraulic system, we are able to increase pressure up to 5 bar, and here only 10 bar. Okay, so if the pressure is higher, we are able to produce the higher force. Okay, so from this point we are also able to write that when we require to higher force development, we need to use hydraulic system, and if we require to the lower force, then we need to use the pneumatic system. Okay, third point, pressure is very high, force developed is also very high in thousands of tons, that I already explained. Pressure is very less, force developed is very less, up to 1 ton. Okay, why the force is lower? Because the force is directly proportional to the pressure. So if you understand only one point in the detail, then you are easily able to write down more 3 or 4 points. Pressure is high, components are very strong, made of the steels and very heavy. Okay, so generally I give you the examples of the two-wheeler. Okay, in a two-wheelers, the tire pressure is the slight lower. Okay, I don't know exact value, but when we move to a four-wheelers, the pressure inside the tire is higher. In a truck and heavy equipments, earth moving equipments, the tire pressure inside the tire required is very higher. Okay, because they are lifting the heavy weights. Okay, now suppose we use the tube tire. Okay, so what is the thickness of the tube tire? So in a two-wheeler, the thickness of the tube is the smaller. In a four-wheeler, thickness of the tube is higher. In a truck and the heavy loading equipments, the thickness of the tube is higher. Why this is required? Because when the pressure is increased, we are required a higher thickness. Okay, so suppose we thinking about it, the balloon. Okay, everyone tried a balloon. Okay, in a Holi we play, so balloon have a lower thickness, so we are able to fill the small quantity of waters. Okay, so balloon thickness is higher, then we are able to fill more waters, because the water amount of the pressure is created, it is more important. So similar way, we know that in a hydraulic system the pressure inside the system is higher, so we require to use the heavy component, or either the thickness of the material is larger. Okay, in a pneumatic system, components of the pneumatic systems are lighter in weight and are made of the aluminiums, because that is a very less pressure inside the system. Okay, so we not require the heavy components and from the steel in the pneumatic system. oil has a more viscosity. It cannot flow fast. We know that the thickness of the oil is higher. It cannot flow fast because its viscosity is higher. Hence, hydraulic systems are slower in operation. So oil is moved with the small velocity. So all the components are also not able to move fast. Okay, so their component is also moving at the slow speed. And we also know that the velocity of the air is higher because its viscosity is low. So air has the very less viscosity. It can flow fast. Hence the hydraulic systems are quicker in operations. Suppose we require the quick operations, then we need to use pneumatic systems. Suppose we require the slow speed and a heavy load, then we need to use the hydraulic system. Due to continuous recirculations of the oil, so we use the continuously same oils. Okay, so temperature of the oil is increased. Why temperature of the oil is increased? Because in a pump we increase the pressure of oil, so with the pressure temperature is also increased. Due to friction in various component and pipe, the temperature of the oil is increased. In a pneumatic systems, it's harder it runs, cooler it works. Means we use the cylinders. Okay, so in the cylinders the air is expand. Then when we able to produce some force, at that time we require the expansion of the working substance. Okay, so when the expansion of the air is takes place, its temperature is already reduced. Okay, so free expansion of the air in a cylinders and motor cause the chilling effect. So it is naturally chill inside the motors. Hydraulic oils are petroleum based oils and they are flammable. Okay, so we know that the oil have certain flammability and they can catch the fire easily. So there is a very chances of the fire hazardous. Okay, in a pneumatic systems there is a no chances of fire hazardous because the air is non flammables. Hence the pneumatic tools are preferably used inside the mines where the flammable gases may be present. Okay, mines means they are generally used in a coal mines and different oil mines. Okay, because the pneumatic systems are not able to catch fires. So suppose we are working in a coal mines. Okay, so we use some devices to create the cavity inside the coal mines to remove the coal. Okay, so suppose at that time the flame is clear, then there is a very big chances of the fire hazardous in a mines. Now before moving ahead, I request to like the video and subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to oil, hydraulics and pneumatics and other subject of the mechanical engineering. Oil OHP, the link is provided at the top right screen of mobiles. From that you access the playlist of this chapter number 1. Next point is leakage of oil result in dirty and slippery surrounding and may lead to the accidents. So suppose the oil is leakage from some components, it's come onto the floor of the industries or a ground floor. Okay, so oil is generally slippery and suppose some person leg is put on this oil, so there are also chances of the accidents. In a pneumatic systems there is a very less chances of the accident due to the leakage because the air is very clean and it is a dry surroundings and the dry surrounding is maintained. In a hydraulic system, pump is used is positive displacement pump, so pressure relief valve is necessary. Okay, so during the working or a general layout of the hydraulic system we see that the pump is used. Okay, so with the pump to control the pressure we need the pressure relief valve. In a pneumatic system there is no need of the pressure relief valve. In a hydraulic system there is no need of separate lubrication system because hydraulic oil itself is a lubricant. So oil is generally passed from every component inside the hydraulic systems. Okay, so we not required any separate hydraulic system because oil itself have a hydraulic system. So you generally know that in every lubrication system we use the oil, and here the working substance is oil, so we are not required any separate lubrication system. So cost of the lubrication system is reduced. In a pneumatic system, lubricator is necessary because we use the air as a working substance and air is not itself as lubricant. Okay, so we require the lubrication system in a pneumatic systems. So oil is mixed with the compressed air in a lubricators and then it is supplied to the system. And the last point is the applications. So hydraulic system is generally used in a number of CNC machines earth moving machine means it is a hydraulic cranes and the JCB. So in a hydraulic cranes they use to lift the heavy weights, so in which the hydraulic system is used, or you already see the hydraulic crane. Okay, they are used to lifting the materials in a industries as well as for a different embroideries industries. Hydraulic system is used in automobiles. In automobiles means our vehicles, the different hydraulic system is used, supposed to operating the brakes. Okay, so brake is generally hydraulics and pneumatic both type is available. For a power steerings the hydraulic system is used. So there is a number of systems in which the hydraulic system are used. Next is it is also used in aviations. Aviation means it is used in aircraft, rockets. Okay, so in these aeroplanes and the rocket, the number of system is operated by using the hydraulic systems. Pneumatic system is used in a material handling system. So transporting the material from one place to another place, the pneumatic system is used. Hand tool mining work, it is used in mines. Okay, that we already understand. In different automation work, and in also automobiles the pneumatic system is used. Okay, so in automobile some systems are hydraulic and some systems are pneumatics. Okay, so I discuss about the brakes. So brake is possible both hydraulics and pneumatics. Okay, so pneumatic brake is generally used in a trains and different truck. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you learned and like the video, subscribe the channel, comment on the video, and don't forget to share with your friend.